3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I Was Just Singing Podcast. And with it comes James Wilson and also John Farmer. If you're watching, hit the like, dislike, either one. We don't care. We just want to know you're alive. Comment, subscribe, do all that shit. Right down here, it's all at your thumb. You ain't even got to hardly move your thumb. It's like 2 inches to the other side of the screen. Hit that button. Let us know that you're out there.
I forgot YouTube has the dislike button.
Yeah.
They should have put that on Facebook. Like, that's all we needed, but they gave us the whole array of emojis.
Do you think it's because they're like trying to create this environment of like this sort of false utopia where there's no dislike, everything's heart, love. They got the little red face, I guess, but I mean,
The little red face, but you can't take it seriously. Like, that's the angry face. Like, that makes me so mad.
yeah, you bitches.
All you gun control lobbyists make me so mad. I'm gonna
see how red
the
this
angry
is?
face emoji.
See how red my fucking face is? Look at this.
Yeah,
But I mean, a good old dislike. I mean, that's just.
it would be simple with just a thumbs up and a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Don't want to have that negativity in Facebook's life, right?
Yeah, it's all a ruse. Is that it? Ruse?
Roush.
But what is the actual word?
I think it's R-U-S-E, ruse.
Ruse. A ruse.
It's all just a ruse.
Look it
to
up
make
for us, Jamie.
Feel something. So I understand you were running. You were doing a run.
I was.
You were running up a mountain the other day.
Yes. It was I'm actually wearing the shirt.
Blue Ridge Ultra Marathon.
So ultra marathon is, well, anything more than marathon. And most of the time it's in trails. So yeah, Saturday it was a 50K. But I think the total, these are usually ish. It's not like actual marathon with 26.2.
Yeah.
It's 30 to 32. However, the trails end up
32.
somewhere around, so they call it 30-ish miles.
30-ish miles.
Yeah, this one's 32.
Damn.
But I didn't get to see 32.
You didn't make it that far?
No. Well, there are several reasons I didn't make it that my wife told me for the last 2 months. But I was being stubborn and gung-ho. Fuck this, I got it. I'm doing it anyways. So it's 8,000 feet of elevation altogether. The whole thing accumulatively 8,000 feet, which is, oh my god, it's a shit ton. I mean,
That's more than
it's like
here.
almost. It's a 24. It's almost a 20-ish, 5%, 27% of Mount Everest.
Okay, it's definitely a higher elevation than here, though, than what you're used to.
Yeah. No, and well, that was one of the things. I didn't get the train for it. So.
You were training at the ocean. That's like right at sea level, man.
Yeah, so no hill at all.
No elevation whatsoever.
I'd run 10 miles, and my elevation gain was like 100 feet.
Did you practice on the beach, like doing in the sand?
The first day I did, there was it's an 8-mile trail. There was a state park right beside the resort. So, and about 3.5 miles was through little sand dunes, and that's tough. I should have done it more instead of running on flat stuff. But see, that's part of, well, their doing it easier on the street instead of going back to the park and say, you know what, I need to hit this because my legs need to feel it before I get there. So, but
so the low oxygen or low air density, the higher elevation kind of mess with you.
No, I don't think it was high enough for that. But it was just the actual hills itself because it started out. It was in obviously Blue Ridge, but you cross this little iron bridge, and then the first thing you do is in the first 4 miles it's 1,700 feet.
So it was just so much climbing was a huge part of it.
Yeah, but my legs started cramping up at the top of that one, and I made it to the top in like an hour and 10 minutes. My first 4 miles was an hour and 10 minutes.
Damn, man, you crazy. You crazy.
But I get up there, and I'm starting to feel cramping. And I'm raising, I mentioned an hour and 10 minutes because they started cramping lightly at an hour and 10. I dropped out of the race at 8 hours and 15 minutes. So for the next 6.5 hours, I mean, it started getting so bad where, I mean, if I didn't move my legs, they would just start cramping.
Man, that's intense, man.
Yeah, but
so
I couldn't run anymore.
About 8 hours of just going.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, the whole track is 8,000 feet of elevation. I made 6,000. So that last hill, I said I'm just not going to have enough time. Because I can't run because my legs just kept cramping. But I was like, well, I don't have enough time to walk it. If I could have walked it, if I had like another hour added on, I probably would just...
So there was a time limit.
Yeah, 10 hours.
10 hours.
Yeah. And I would have been 30 more minutes. It was as long as, it was a 7.5 mile long, like forestry service road. And when I got on that, I was on that road for about 3 hours. I bought some hiking poles. But my damn shoulders are burning too because I've been using them for like 6 hours.
Nice.
But shoulders are burning. I was just walking fast. I tried to run a little bit. I was counting to 10. I got down to a point where I was just 1, 2, and then walk, then run 10 seconds, and then.
Well, there's still like people around you.
Oddly enough, about the second hour into it, I mean, I didn't give up on the running. I can't. I just can't. I can walk at a decent pace. I was still doing 3 miles an hour, which is decent. Yeah, I hear these footprints. This dude's coming. I'll turn around. He said, "Don't worry, you're not last." Apparently, there was like 7 or 8 people still behind me.
That was nice of him to let you know.
You ain't last. He comes running up. We talked for a little bit. He said, "I'm gonna run a little bit." I was sorry, man, I can't. And
so what? Is that guy did a lap already or something?
No, he was just behind me. I was just that far ahead of him, and then he finally just caught up to me. But here's another thing: is most of the people I was like, "Hey, you've done one of these before?" "Oh no, it's my first 50K." I was, "Oh shit, me too." Meaning I've done nothing else. This is it. I'm not running marathons and I'm stepping into it. All these other people, well, I run marathons and shit. I said, well, this really ain't your first time going. I said, I've never done anything over 20 miles. I've never done 8,000 feet of elevation. I've never done anything this race is going to require me. So,
so you weren't prepared at all. But you planned it all out.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've trained enough. Like I said, if it would have been a flat,
that's very irresponsible of you, James.
Oh my God, I was struggling on that damn dirt road. I was trying to call him. It's a little SOS on the phone. And
yeah,
I couldn't get service, so I'm just.
Fuck
it. I got nothing
else.
Else.
Scary part. And what if you fall down one of those blue ridges, man? You might never be found.
I'll be bear meat.
It's kind of scary, man.
But So yeah, I dropped out aid station 5. Like I said, that one last hill. Um, is 25.5 miles, which is a new personal that I've never gone.
That is a
25
shitload,
miles.
man. I mean, in 8 hours, one day of doing that shit.
Yeah.
That's intense, man. Did you eat anything special before, like get a bunch of calories in you?
No, I had a little breakfast burrito. Couple cups
Breakfast
of coffee.
burrito.
Yeah.
All right, on. I thought be like an athlete, like eating a whole bowl of pasta or something.
Nah.
Get the carbs in there.
Well, I mean, I ate some like noodle stuff, like spaghetti. I think the night before.
Carbs and calories.
Yeah. So I mean, I had a couple things, and I do. But I did have like a couple scoops. I got protein, a little whey protein.
Yeah.
So I made a protein shake, and I did a pre-workout, just to get you
That's cool.
get your blood flowing good.
Do you ever do like the treadmill?
Well, that was what I did for my heels. So what I
Just-
did was,
Doing the treadmill and like the incline thing?
yeah. So I calculated if it's 8,000 feet total elevation. So I would go to Planet Fitness, and I calculated at 10 degrees slope, I would have to go, I think it's 10 times theta or distance times theta or something like that. That gives you your, but I estimated at 10 degrees, it's 1,000 feet per mile. So I would have to go 8 miles on the treadmill to reach 8,000. So I was like, well, I'll just go to Planet Fitness a couple times a week, and I'd set it to 15 and do 4, 5, 6 miles. But
Damn. I did some treadmill, and it seems like it's just easier on the treadmill. Like it helps you move. The ground is kind of moving for you.
yeah,
And it seems like you don't use your legs as much, especially
yeah, it
on
was
the
almost
hills.
How fast can you hop and let this thing roll over?
Yeah. And I seen this one video of these like teens at the gym. They put the treadmill on like 19 miles an hour. Then they just stand there on the side, then jump on and start fucking running all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. You know, they just standing still. Then they like get next to it, kind of feel it as it's going 19 fucking miles an hour.
That's
And then
fast.
just jump on it and like gotta go. It sounds crazy.
Yeah,
It looked crazy. It can't be good for your heart. Maybe for some teenage athletes though.
yeah.
But that looked intense.
I mean, what's like the fastest NFL player?
But
like
still,
21
though-
miles an hour.
But still,
That's
though,
fast.
all these teenage kids were like doing 17 to 19 miles an hour. And it's like, it's got to be way harder, like on real ground on a track, to be pumping 19 miles an hour.
Yeah,
It seems like you're just kind of hopping on the treadmill. You don't fucking stumble and fall. But I saw that. I thought it was pretty crazy. I ain't never did that as a kid. Like, just jump on it as it's going full throttle.
I don't think I did 19, maybe like 10 miles an hour,
Yeah.
10, 12.
Yeah, that's fucking fast, man.
Well, a 10 miles per hour is a 6-minute pace, 6-minute mile. So imagine 20 miles an hour is, you're looking at a 3 to 4 minute mile, which is,
But can people go that fast for that long, though?
well, I don't know the math. I think the fastest marathon runner did 19, it's either 19 or 21, but he did 19. I'm just going with 19 because it sounds more reasonable. But did the fastest marathon, it's right up under 2 hours, I think. And he did 19 miles an hour for, cause I saw this video of this dude. He said, "Oh well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see how long I can keep up with the pace of the world's fastest marathon runner, which I think is like an hour and 58 or something. I'm not really sure, but
Well, that's your modern day Forrest Gump right there. Don't talk to me about marathons till you've watched Forrest Gump.
yeah, but I'm definitely still hooked. It was a lot. I know it doesn't sound like it, but it was a lot of fun.
You got that runner's high and you love it, man.
Yeah, I mean that was. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna choose it a little more carefully next time.
Oh, yeah.
Bush.
Yeah, maybe do some South Georgia ones.
Yeah, that's
on the flatlands in the bayou. No, that's cool though. Like you've set a goal and you fucking beat your record.
yeah.
Now you got to make that goal every time. Now you got to do at least 25 miles every time you go out running. Now.
Oh, like that was Cameron Haynes. You ever heard of that dude? This guy, I don't know how long he did it for. He was on Joe Rogan, and just another one of these David Goggins type guys. You know David Goggins?
No.
Start watching. Yeah, look him up. He's good. But one of just all extreme, like, come on, motherfucker, there ain't no quit. Let's keep going.
do this.
But he said, like I said, I don't know the duration, but he said for a period there, he was doing a marathon a day. So he would just go out in the morning, knock out a quick 26 miles, and then didn't start his day.
So do the math again, like running 10 miles an hour, how long would 26 miles take you? It'd be 2.6 hours. Damn. Yeah. So I guess, like, yeah, crazy athletes like that can do that in a day. That's intense, man.
Yeah, so I was like, but now I'm gonna keep, like I said, if it was flatter, I would have made it. So at least I know the training I am doing is adequate. I mean, I can ratchet it up a little bit. I can get up a little bit earlier if I need to go farther or whatever. But what I'm doing now is enough to get me through a normal.
Yeah, it's not flat.
Yeah.
The earth is not flat. You heard it here first.
Breaking news.
Yeah, there's hills.
There's hills on them hills.
Well, man, congrats on running a lot. When's your next? When do you think you're going to do another one? Is there any plan that you're thinking about going to?
Well, right now, I am in the. Do I go for a 50K? Or do I feel good about it? Well, I mean, I can do another 50K in the meantime. But when I started all this, I only started racing like this year. I mean, I've done like a 5K, stuff in the Army and stuff. But actually sitting down, hey, I need to run 4 or 5 times a week. I just started that this year. And my goal was I was wanting to do like a 50-mile race. So now I'm like wondering.
I bet you could make that this time next year. Because you said your record now is like 25 miles. I bet, you keep at it. You go, slugger.
So that might be what it is. Breaking news. You heard it here first. Next summer. 50-mile race.
Nice.
And I'll probably try to do like a flatter, a flatter one, and then definitely for that one. So that's gonna be, man, your feet hurt. I mean, it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Just slapping the freaking ground for like 8 hours straight.
You got to get some good shoes.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's why those people walk on asphalt instead of concrete. Because it's like slightly softer and easier on your ankles when you're taking 60,000 steps a day.
But
Hell yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna try. I still want to do a 50 miler. I want to finish a 50K. So in between time, I'll probably do that.
That's cool.
You
Man.
gonna join me? You
No, I don't
this
think
time
so.
next year? We'll start off with
What is the
a
shortest
25K.
one? Like you said, 5K.
Well, road race. But if you're gonna do like trail racing, I mean, one of the
Well, there's like road racing and trail racing,
yeah
off road.
hybrid racer.
I'll just do a triathlon every time. Isn't that with swimming, biking, and running?
I forget how long the swim is. I think it's maybe 2 miles.
Why is it biking? It should be like climbing or something.
It's 70 miles of biking, and then a marathon,
Damn.
which is
Hot damn.
yeah,
That's cool, man. Well, I support you in your endeavors, and I'm sure all of our viewers do too. All 20 of you. We love you guys. Keeping it real on the marathons.
We love you guys. But
Do you so you don't do like energy drinks before? You just do like a normal breakfast burrito and coffee like you would any other day?
yeah, but what you got to do is I actually had like a little meal planned out too. I went on a long run in my training with these what they call gels. But what it is like I had chocolate thunder, some shit like that. But basically it's a small little pack like this, about that wide, and it's 100 calories, but it's got like B vitamins, potassium for cramping, and just shit to keep you in calories, and sodium too, because you got to keep replacing because I think when I looked at my thing, I burnt almost it was either 5,000 or 6,000 calories during the race. So you've got to keep eating. That's why the aid station there, they got like peanut butter sandwiches, chips, Coke, Gatorade, shit like
that's
that.
good. They got Coke. Like here, have some fucking Dr. Pepper on your race, you diabetic fuck.
Yeah. But to replace the sugars, because the body has about 2,000 calories of reserve. That's why they say carb loading really doesn't work, because you're tapped out on your endurance or whatever. So if I go run, and they say you burn about 100 calories per mile. So after 20 miles, that's why a lot of marathon runners, when they say they get to 20 miles, they start crashing. And that last 6 miles is the hardest for them, because they're not resupplementing, or they won't go out there and they'll just run and think water is going to be enough. But
if only they had that shit Lance Armstrong took.
GHBs?
I don't know what it was, but he was explaining it, and it sounded pretty fucking awesome. And then how it breaks down after half an hour, so like every piss test he took afterwards, it was fine. And it's like, I bet he didn't see a problem. He's like, hey, I'm just playing the game, man.
So
I'm playing the game in every way possible.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to get too juiced up.
But so every 30 minutes I would have like a gel.
Yeah, that sounds like the jail sounds like a military ration or something.
That tastes like it. They doctor the taste as much as they can, but it's still like, oh.
Have you seen any crazy marathon runners there, like drinking beer or anything? Smoking cigarettes?
I didn't see anybody with a cigarette.
That would be ironic.
But oddly enough, after my the first race I did in March, the 25K. Like one of the sponsors was Yingling, so like everybody they run right back into the little clubhouse thing, and they had a cooler full of beer. They
Damn.
so yeah, they're coming right off the
I bet they slept good. You do a fucking marathon,
a marathon,
then
a
start
12-pack.
shotgunning Yinglings. Hope the missus is driving you home. So they have like a little party afterwards. That's cool.
Yeah, some of them have stuff like that.
I imagine when I see the tight knit people running all the time on the side of the road, it's just like this small community of people that just like they keep in touch with each other and know what time they're going to go on the road.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, I see this person in their red car. It almost hit me on this street. Just be on the lookout. It's like this whole, like the people biking on the road. It's like this whole group. It's like a clique.
You ever see like a large group? It's like these dudes. The largest group I ever saw was probably about 15 or 20. And they're all piled up on the other side of the road, but you can't get around anyway. So I'm like, well, you might as well not like pile up on the side of the road if nobody can pass you anyways. But
that's annoying, man.
yes, for miles. I mean, they had the damn little tights on and whatever the damn suit is. The little, the handlebars that curve up.
Yeah,
like this.
I could never use those bikes when I was younger. Like on the mountain bikes with those flat ones, I could just never ride those.
Yeah.
Felt weird.
You ever have a bike with like
no
chopper handlebars?
I wish, dude.
Who was the dude
ass.
Kelly from Bad News Bears? Did he have the little chopper handlebars on his bicycle?
I don't remember that show. Was that Burt Reynolds?
No. Walter Matthau.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, oh my god, grumpy old man.
Dude, I'm 35.
I'm drawing a blank. That's about all I can think of him from. He's been in a bunch of other stuff. Dennis the Menace. He was the.
Okay, yeah, he was the miserable old guy that Dennis was harassing constantly.
He played a lot of miserable.
Yeah.
Old.
Okay, I remember him now. I loved that movie when I was a kid. It was like, oh, he gets in so much trouble, and he gets away with it. It must be so nice.
Yeah. I never watched it.
No.
Having the last name Wilson.
That's okay, man.
All the kids are Mr. Wilson. You seen that show? I said, no, I ain't seen it.
I ain't
never
seen
will.
it.
I never will watch it.
That's okay,
because
dude.
of people like you.
I have never seen one episode of The Office in my life.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
I love that show.
I know enough about it. Like the one guy harasses the autistic guy to impress the lady who's already married or engaged or whatever. And the boss has his antics too and is famous now. No, I've never seen one episode, man. And yeah, people are obsessed with it.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't know, just never watched it, man.
I love that one.
Well,
yeah.
I think they should make a show about marathon runners. Oh, they should make some true crime about it. I bet some marathon runners been shooting some people.
Man, that would be.
Have you been watching any true crime? Because there's like a documentary that comes up every week about something.
No.
Something criminal.
I stick to my three. I got 3 to 4 things that I'll stick to. And you know what it is? Hanks, I don't know what it is. So, when we had cable, you could just flip through, and it had the name, but it had, the guide was there.
The guide, the guide.
You just channel down, and it just showed you what's on, what's coming on.
Mm-hmm.
With streaming, but it's getting so freaking expensive. So we got the cable and everything, and I was going just streaming different networks. But the only thing is, you got to go hunt out something. Like, fuck, I think part of my viewing pleasure is sitting there and kicking back and just hitting the button and just going through the guide and be like, man. And just seeing what's on. I'm just
ain't
going
shit on. Fuck.
But right now, I'm either watching, running videos on YouTube,
Nice.
motivational videos on YouTube.
Excellent.
'Cause there's always room to
improve.
It's got to be. Ghost hunters. Or like
supernatural.
Yeah, or some show where they're going out looking for like an expedition type show.
That's cool, man.
Expedition Unknown and shit like that.
Expedition Unknown.
Yeah.
I love the river monsters and the fishing ones.
Oh, okay. Is that like?
You've seen?
I think it's called River Monsters.
Yeah, the River Monsters is a great show.
Well, I saw like the commercials for it. Oh, this weekend. I've never actually watched
They
it.
actually ended the show because the guy caught like every known large freshwater fish there is known. So they're like, we're going to end the show now. We won.
Yeah,
I don't know why I always like that show, and it gets into like the myth and the culture of the land and the people.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, there's this big fucking fish that comes out and eats someone every few years. So be wary. It's just every few years someone goes missing.
Damn.
That's crazy. But yeah, I've always found those shows fun and interesting.
I wonder how many people a year. They say like hippopotamuses or hippopotami are like more people die from them. Like what?
They are very aggressive. I've heard they're more aggressive than bears.
And we're like 30 miles an hour, I think, right? Like
yeah, they
fast
will.
As fuck.
They can take on. They can take on any animal in the wild. A cheetah tries to kill it, they can fucking fight a cheetah, no problem. They can fight some lions, no problem.
You ever see that? There's this video. It's these I get in my reels like every now and then. Python takes on this, like it's like some nature, like some in
damn
Africa
nature, you
somewhere.
Scary. Yeah.
But one of them was like alligator messes with the wrong packer.
Yeah.
And then this damn alligator comes over, tries to snatch his little baby hippo, and then all of a sudden, all these little, like 30 fucking hippo heads, like turn, and they all go into the water, and this croc or alligators,
yeah.
but they're just swarming this damn thing. Just, I mean, his like arms are coming up.
That was dumb of the alligator. Yeah, I saw a video of these warthogs like gaining up on this lion, fucking killed it.
Killed the lion?
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Damn.
Nature is scary, man.
You know, that is one of my natural fears is getting eaten alive. But not like really like a fear, like. But one of the things I just figured would really, really suck, like being in Africa. Because, I mean, they just disable you so you can't get away and then start eating you. It's not like they mercy kill you or anything.
You gotta keep the meat fresh.
Yeah. So you be down just sitting there and can't... I mean, these things are still moving there.
Dude, they'll leave you alive for like a whole day if they can. Be like, all right, you stay put. I'll be back tomorrow with some friends.
So I'm badly burned, but I'm still alive.
If you're still alive, that meat's gonna be good and tender. It
smells like almonds.
We can probably wrap up on that, on the fleshy almonds bit.
Yeah, the fleshy almonds. The lions love fleshy almonds.
I like
little known
almonds.
fact. Breaking news. And if Steve Irwin was alive today, he'd say the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, I hope you didn't spend all your cash on Nashville, because there's people in Florida that are probably going to need your help as well. I don't know when the landfall is going to be, if this is going to be out before or after But whatever you do, like I said, any little bit will help.
Yes.
Find a good organization. I don't know any offhand. Only thing I think it was Red Cross. There's other stuff, but um, give the support. It's,
Yes, we are filming this like a day before Hurricane Milton hits, and it just kind of seems ominous. We don't know how bad it's gonna be, but it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, again, hit the like, hit dislike. They're all down here. Comment, tell us what you think. Have you ever done a race? How far? Have you ever eaten a lion alive? Or have you ever known anybody to be eaten alive? Outside of that, peace.